Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today we are going over my low buy that I set for myself at the beginning of the year. I did a mid-year update in June and I feel like everything was going well, but I don't know what happened. Honestly, I feel like after that, I kind of went downhill and we are going to go over the numbers. Honestly, I still think I did pretty well considering this is my first time doing a low buy, considering makeup is my job. So it's like, I think all in all, I think I did pretty good, but I do feel like the beginning of the year was much better than the later half. So we're going to go over everything. I also want to show you what I purchased as well. So not just the numbers, I want to share with you what were those purchases. So I got a lot of makeup here. We're just going to have a lot of makeup talk today. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop right into the video. Alright, let's start off with the numbers. What were the numbers in the beginning of the year? Let's flash back to January 2022. I said 2 primers, 1 foundation, 1 concealer, 6 blushes, 1 highlighter, 4 eyeshadows, 2 mascaras and 6 lip products, and additionally I could purchase 2 extra makeup products. So that was in January, and I feel like in June I was really happy with the progress I made. But let's wrap up the numbers. Okay, so primers. I set myself to only 2 primers for the year. I purchased 1 in the earlier half of the year and I didn't purchase another one towards the end of the year. I really want to get through a lot of the primers that I do have. I feel like with primers you only need like 2 or 3 primers that you really love depending on what kind of look you want. Other than that, I don't really feel like you need too many primers, and I'm kind of there. I mean, I don't really have that many. I feel like I have about 3 or 4. So I really am trying to get through my primers right now, and I'm doing that through my project pen. So with that being said, I did not purchase another primer, which I'm really proud of myself for. I feel like primers and powders is something I'm putting myself on a no buy, not a low buy, but a no buy. So I will be doing another low buy for next year, which that video will come out in January. So right now I'm just doing all of my wrap up videos, and then in January I'll have all of like my fresh start videos. So anyway, primers is good. I still could have purchased 1, but I did not. I only gave myself 1 foundation of the year, and in June I still did not purchase another foundation, but I did end up buying a foundation. Here's what happened, okay guys. Rare Beauty was certified cruelty free, and when that happened I literally drove all the way to Sephora and I purchased a lot of things. And when I purchased a lot of things, I kind of marked that in my low buy. So the foundation I ended up getting was the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. Honestly, if you watch my Rare Beauty review, I'm gonna leave it up in the cards down below as well. But I honestly wasn't like so impressed with Rare Beauty. I think I was just really hyped about it. It's been so hyped, especially on TikTok. And you know, Rare Beauty has been out for a few years now. I really want to try the brand, so I kind of went hard. Really wasn't thinking, you know, the big brains wasn't braining. This is the 1 foundation that I bought this year. And then for concealer, same situation. 1 concealer for the year. I didn't buy a concealer in June, but I ended up buying that concealer at Rare Beauty, and this is the Rare Beauty concealer. Again, not my favorite. I could have gotten another concealer. I could have tried another concealer, but I'm not mad about it because I kind of like want to try more concealers, because I feel like I'm always just using my Too Faced one, and I feel like maybe you guys are sick of me like talking about the Too Faced one, so I want to try more. I want to see my options. Honestly, I haven't found anything as great as my Too Faced concealer, so this is a concealer that I bought for the year. But then we move on to blushes. So in January I set 6 blushes, June I bought 2, so I'm left with 4, and now my number is 2, which means I bought 2 blushes, and those were also from Rare Beauty as well. So I got her mounting blush and then her liquid blush. I don't like this mounting blush really at all. The liquid one is great too, but the red is just too bright. Just got a wrong shade, honestly. Then for highlighter, I set myself for 1 highlighter of the year. Didn't purchase 1 midway, but I did purchase that highlighter of the year, and that is from Too Faced. This is their Diamond Box Highlighter in Diamond Fire. I think this is slowly discontinuing out because I feel like it's really hard to find, but it's really pretty. I actually really like this highlighter. I've used it like I think like a few times now. It's just like because it's a blue highlight, but it's really pretty, very satin-like. I'm happy that I got this. This was a purchase that I wanted. There are a lot of products that I buy for videos, not necessarily for me, like what do I want, you know? So everything you saw so far, like everything Rare Beauty really was like for a video. If I wasn't making a video, I probably would have only gotten like maybe the blush and that's it. So this was a product that I was like, this is for me. This is like what I like. So this is the highlighter that I got for the year. No regrets at all. Then we move into eyeshadow. So eyeshadow was a little bit rocky at the beginning of the year. Eyeshadow, I set myself in January for 4. I ended up buying 3 by the time it was my June update. So I only had 1 palette left for the year where I could purchase myself. By the way guys, my low buy is not including gifts or PR. This is just stuff that I buy with my own money strictly. So with that being said, the palette that I ended up purchasing, the last palette of the year that I purchased myself was from Too Faced. And this one was for a video, but I really did enjoy this palette and I do love Too Faced. I want to try more of their products. So I did start a new series on my channel this year. Products that are trending in China. I've been doing it brand by brand. This was for my Too Faced video, which again, I'll leave it up here in the cards. Just click on the cards if you want to see any related videos or open the description for any related videos. They will all be there. But I got this little cutie and I actually really like it. I really like the looks that I got out of it. I'm a pinky girl, so I was bound to like it regardless, but I'm not mad about this one. I'm really not mad about it. So this was the last palette that I bought in 2022, but that's okay because honestly I do get a lot of ColourPop here and I love their formula, so it's like not that hard for me to not buy eyeshadows because of the PR. Like eyeshadow is just so popular, so that was the palette that I got to end the year off. I know. For mascara, I set myself for 2 and then I bought 1, so I was only left with 1 left. And that mascara I got was the Hamish Waterproof Smudge Stop Mascara. You guys may know my favorite mascara of all time is their original Smudge Stop, but they came out with a waterproof one and I wanted to try it. It's still good, still like it, but I do prefer the original one more than the waterproof. The wand is different as well, and this one is not a tubing mascara like the original, so it's just like really different overall. Not mad about it, but definitely would repurchase my original Hamish one. I just put a really low buy on my mascaras just because I do have a lot of mascaras I'm going through, but I feel like I am going through my mascaras a little bit quicker because I got a lash lift. I stopped wearing lashes throughout the year. It was a thing. It was a moment. I'm still in the moment, really. But that was the mascara, so 0 mascaras left. And then we move on to lips. So I started off with 6, then in June I had 4 lip products left and I wiped that 4 lip products clean, okay? These are the 4 lip products that I bought. So of course, Rare Beauty, okay? Rare Beauty I feel like really did the damage in the low buy. They really cut me. So I got the lipstick from Rare Beauty. I got the Mounted Matte Liquid Lipstick from Too Faced. It was for that Too Faced video. Don't regret this. I actually quite like this. This one I do regret. This one is from Huda Beauty. It's their Liquid Matte Liquid Lipstick in Trendsetter. So Songjia, she did a fall tutorial and she was like, this is the perfect fall lip color. It's my favorite. And it was this one from Huda Beauty. So I was like, okay girl, she is the it girl, you know? So I was like, I want to try it. I got it. I really don't like this shade. I think it's just so, it just makes me look really dull. It's just a dull looking shade. I did a video on it on my TikTok. I think out of all the lip products that I bought in the later half, this one is my favorite. It's the most expensive, but it is my favorite. This one is from Hourglass. It's their Phantom Glossy Lip Balm. Mine's in the shade Haze. I really like this, although it does remind me a lot of the M Cosmetics lip cushion or even the ColourPop glowing lip. It's really expensive, but I really do love the formula and the shade I got. So this one I got for myself, but I also knew I was gonna do a TikTok video on it anyway, so it was a mix of both. So those were all of the categories, and essentially I wiped every single category out. Everything is back to a 0 other than my primers, which primers I still had 1 left, and then my blushes I still have 2 blushes left. So everything was essentially wiped clean. We had a really clean, you know? But we come to the last, you know, category where I gave myself 2 monthly purchases. It could be a collection, it could be anything. It could clash with any of the initial categories like primer, foundation, concealer. It didn't matter. This was like my wild card. Let's call it the wild card. I gave myself 2 wild card. It could be on a single product or a collection. this is what I got. And I'm gonna bring up what I have on my iPad because this is how I've been kind of keeping track. Honestly, towards the end of the year, I wasn't really keeping track that much, but you can see July is clean. July, I seriously bought no new makeup. I don't even know what happened in July, but no new makeup at all. July was literally crispy clean. And then we go into August. I did not buy any new products either here. Then we come into September, and this is kind of when it started going downhill. So the first items I purchased in September were some NYX products. I saw that brown lip glosses were trending, saw that NYX was trending as well, so I got a few NYX products. So I got three of these Shine Loud liquid lipsticks, lip gloss. These are super long lasting. If you want something to last, these last very long. It's very hard to take off, so just keep that in mind. But my favorite was actually the Butter Gloss in Praline. I really enjoyed this one. I also did get a palette as well. This is from NYX. It's their Ultimate Queen. I do want to purchase another one of these palettes. I really enjoyed it. But NYX is so hard to purchase in New Zealand, guys. Like, it is just so hard. And like, for those of you guys that live in America, you don't know how like great you guys have it like when it comes to makeup, okay? Like, you guys get things shipped really quickly, free shipping, and you have all the options. Me getting NYX, it's just so incredibly hard. I tried literally everywhere. I was gonna ship it to a US address, but then I wasn't able to because the credit card was just so hard. So this is the only literally things I could try. NYX has like this liquid glitter I really want to get to, but it's like I literally can't. Like, there's honestly no way I can. So yeah, that's what I got from NYX. Also in September, I did get this palette from Essence as well. It's their Rose Edition palette because I will be doing a trending in China on Essence, but I've been finding that quite hard too because again, it's just so hard to purchase things here when you live in New Zealand. Then we come into October where I was really going hard with my trending in China videos. So I did one on e.l.f. and I got a few things from e.l.f. That video will be up here. I'll kind of just like skim through these. So I got a blush, a bite-sized eyeshadow, a glitter, a gloss, and a lipstick. That video will be up here. And then I also did one on Catrice, so again in the cards, but I got the eyebrow pencil, a single shadow, a lip gloss, the concealer, and the foundation. So even when I'm doing these videos, I'm really considerate of what I'm buying. So as you could see, I did not buy a primer, I did not buy a powder. I did finish up, I think one concealer this year, so I knew like it would be okay for me to add a concealer or a foundation. Like, I'm still thinking about that regardless, even if it is my wild card. That was October. Let's move into November. November's not too bad, I guess. So in November, I got these Hello Kitty eyeshadows. They were in collaboration with Hip Dot. I opened up a US address to get these, okay guys? They're just so cute. I am in my Sanrio era, so I had to get these. There are about 6 of them. And then lastly in November, I got the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb highlighter. I more so use this as an eyeshadow, but I love this. This is going in my 2022 favorites for sure, but so happy I got this one. This one was for me, but I also knew again I was gonna be making a TikTok video on it. But that was November. Then we come into December. What I got for myself was the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. My favorite concealer. I had to do a restock. My old one was just going bad. I was running low. I needed a refresh. This is it. So I got another one, but this one was technically November, but it was like end of November. This was over Black Friday, so I just kind of counted it as my December because, yeah, you know, November, it's hard. November, I feel like next year maybe I'm gonna give myself an extra wild card for November because of Black Friday. So this is what I got. So this is from a brand called Moira. I made a big order. I'm gonna be doing a whole brand review on them. This is purchased with all my own money. It literally just came in the mail today. So I'll quickly just run through everything that I got. So I got this setting powder. It has a lavender powder inside along with like pink as well. Got some glitters. Why do these look the same? They look like the same color. Okay, I'm not gonna focus that on today. Single eyeshadow. I got their lip plush cream as well as a concealer. Got some of their blushes. I got like 4 of these butterfly blushes. I actually got a lot. another glitter, and then I got an eyeshadow palette. So I got a couple things from them, and that does essentially conclude everything makeup wise I purchased this year. A lot of it of course is for videos, so you probably have seen or will see it in a future video. But that was my low buy, guys. Honestly, I don't think I really went over anything too much. I really did keep it within my wildcards and everything like that. Again, it is much easier for me to be on a low buy because I do get a lot of PR. If I did not get PR, this low buy, these numbers would not be working for me. Everything considered, I'm able to do it like this, and I definitely will be doing another low buy next year. I really did find it helpful, just keeping me more mindful about what I'm purchasing. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, just, you know, seeing what I purchased. Thank you so much for watching as always. I love you, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in my next video. Bye!